Hello, friends. I'm Chevee. Welcome to my shed. For those of you who gave me some flack Friday about not having a drink, I have a drink again. You know who you are. This was my first weekend without antidepressants, and today was the first work day without antidepressants in a very long time. And I feel great. I feel normal. Fine. I had some amazingly weird dreams last night that I kind of somewhat maybe remember, and I had a whole lot of inability to concentrate on my way to and from work, which is was the way that I normally functioned, but recently I haven't had that problem. So but I've had a lot running through my head lately as far as what I'm gonna do with my future, and that future includes what I'm going to do on this channel, what I'm going to do with you guys. I would like to do something more than I'm currently doing, but I don't know what that is. We've had this discussion so many times in 640 some episodes now that it's like a broken wheel, where Chevee says, I really want to do something more, but he doesn't know what to do. And I'm hoping that once this medication flushes its way completely out of my system, I'll at least have some sort of creative ability to come up with a plan. Years and years ago, before I started this diary, my plan was to make things and to film it. And I quickly ran into the hurdle of I didn't have the money to make things. And a lot of that comes down to the things on my list, the things that I want to make. I can't just use scraps. I have to, I need actual materials. Like I want to make drawers and stuff, but I have to go buy materials for that, and that's expensive. And I don't really enjoy making just random knickknacks. So I've watched quite a few YouTube people make just like, I carved a spoon out of a piece of wood I found in my yard, or I made this box that nobody wanted, but I made it anyway. And I don't know. For me, that type of stuff isn't what I enjoy. I enjoy making things that have a purpose, and I enjoy making things because I want to have them in my life. And making things just to make something and put it on YouTube is not really my style. So, as all things in my life currently are, it all comes down to step one is figuring out a way to financially be able to afford to do more. Whether that's here or whether that's my personal life or on the house or whatever. And I haven't come up with the idea yet. I have a few thoughts, Obviously, I'm still working on Pepahana, which might someday be a paid service. I don't know. Right now, it's functioning. For me, it works great. I don't know that anybody's using it. I haven't actually checked the logs in a while because I haven't received any feedback, but I did have somebody sign up this weekend. I don't know who that is, so that's cool. So I'm still occasionally getting people checking it out. I'm assuming they're finding it through the various social media platforms that I'm on. I have it stickied and all of that, but that could be something in the future, but that's a long way away, right? That is a massive undertaking for a single developer to work on, to do everything that I would like for it to eventually be able to do. That's a big thing. Right now, it does exactly what I need it to do and nothing more for work. And I will keep plugging at it as I get time, but I can't just stop my job to concentrate on that for the next 4 months or whatever it takes to completely develop it. So it could be a year away or even longer before I can get it done. So getting people signed up and using it, that's a very long-term project. It's not something that's going to just start turning profits. So the question comes, do I just make random boxes to pay for materials so that I can make the stuff that I want to make? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Winter's coming soon, and I typically spend a lot of time in here during the winter because we don't have soccer and all that other stuff that keeps me on my toes. So we will see what happens this winter. Hopefully, I don't have any sort of seasonal depression. I don't know that I've ever really experienced that. In fact, most of my depressive times come during the summer. I think that, that's the product of being kind of a hermit. When everybody else is out doing things during the summer, I'm still just kind of like, I'm cool. You know. But this summer, no depression, so who knows? But I have plans, I think. I'm just going to keep writing them down, and I'm going to stop talking about them, because I feel like every time I talk about them, they just kind of fall away, and it never actually happens. I think that in order to actually be able to focus on something, I need to just do it when I feel it's right, and not because that's the thing that needs to happen to make ends meet or to make success, whatever the measure of success is that you decide to put on it. Right now, for me, success is not taking this medication anymore and feeling great, and feeling happy, and feeling, appreciated, and feeling like I have amounted to something, and hopefully I will, in the near future, amount to even more, and be more successful at whatever I decide. So, we'll see. But I had a good weekend. I hope you did too. We had a soccer game yesterday, and Keely got to play offense, which very rarely happens. So she got to score 4 goals, which was pretty amazing. Watching her focus is inspiring, honestly. I'm inspired by my 9-year-old. That's good. She's a good kid. So thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being my bestest friends, and checking up on me every day. It really means a lot. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from curious.astro.cornell.edu. How long does it take for a ray of light to reach the Earth from the Sun? The Sun's light takes about 8 minutes to reach the Earth after it has been emitted from the Sun's surface. The time it takes for light to reach planets in our solar system, not the Milky Way, varies from about 3 minutes for Mercury to 5.3 hours to Pluto. Well, Pluto is a planet now?